tap the screen, share the live, do all the good things. Oh, guys, I really hate it when I get like the bug to organize things because I don't really organize things for like 3 days. I just create little fires everywhere. Yes, baby. Brother, no, we're not playing this today. You can play that one for a little bit and then we'll switch it here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something. If this is how we're going to be.
It's a hard game.
It's not a hard game. You literally played it yesterday. You're just being impatient. And we're not going to do this. Hey, listen to me. Listen. Look at me. Lock in. Lock in. We're not going to do this all day back and forth, okay? Look at me. I will take it away and you won't play it at all.
Okay.
So stop it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I literally just set him up right before this chat. So he's literally been on this thing for 2 minutes and is like, I want something different.
And every day, I try to be mean, and I not mean. But you tell me pick up my toys.
I did tell you to pick up your toys. That's right.
But you say no, Peter, and you not give me your wings.
That's right. I told you to pick up your toys.
Peter.
I told you to pick up your toys. And if you didn't pick up your toys, you didn't get your computer. And you didn't pick up your toys, so you didn't get your computer. That's right.
Wait.
That is 100% correct. I am guilty as charged.
The 2 fleas are worth a lot.
What? Ow, Juniper, stop.
You see the 2 fleas? The 2? No.
Point to it. Point to what you were just talking about. That's not 2 things. Okay, but we'll try it. That's 1 thing. That's not 2, that's 1.
2 hours. Yesterday, 2 hours he freed it.
2 hours? You don't even know what 2 hours means.
2 hours means you do 2 hours. You do 2 hours. Oh no. It's not me.
Yep, you get to be Iron Man. There you go. Go be Iron Man. I'm so sorry about that, chat. I literally had him all set up right before I started this and was like, hey, mommy's going to start her show now. And he was like, okay. What? What, Sunset? What have you come to realize? Okay. You gotta go become Iron Man somewhere. Thanks, Floyd. Did you know a year has 12 seconds in it? It has 12 months in it. You have a pterodactyl and Maddie has a T-Rex. Literally. Literally. What is happening? What?
Under his legs.
You're under whose legs?
Me.
You're under your own legs.
Look in my game.
Okay. Hold on, guys. So sorry.
He's...
Oh, shut up, B. You're not under anyone's legs. What do you mean?
I see my legs,
Well,
but I can't see. But I can't see. I can't see. I want to.
You gotta run here so you can become Iron Man, I think. That's why the arrows took you here. What is happening? Hold on. Let's go see how we become Iron Man. Oh, not like that. Oh. Okay, you have to go... Shoot. Jackson, I think this might be a little too hard for you. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, guys. I'm going to see if I can get him to be Iron Man real quick. Oh, wait, I can fly?
No.
Chat, what is happening?
You need to push the button. You need to be Armin.
I know, but in order to push the button and be Iron Man, I have to fly over here. Hold on. Whoa! Whoa! Oh no, I didn't have enough flight? I didn't have enough speed? What went wrong?
He has speed. Look. He's still running. You see? You're flying. Ooh, I told you.
Ooh.
You had to fly.
Okay, so we have one win. So now we can become Superman. Boom. Now you're Superman.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Mommy's the best.
And me too.
We just lost how much of the game. That was wild. You guys should hear him when he like really gets into his laugh. He sounds like a dolphin. It's pretty hilarious. All right, guys, let's go. Let's tap the screen. Let's share the live. Let's do all of the good things. I'm going to work on fixing our new setup here. Give me just a second. I just realized that's cut off. Okay. Emma, don't get lost into Planet Zoo. You'll be lost for weeks. What's Planet Zoo? Love the new colors. Thanks! I wanted to make it like a little more me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the matter? You don't win all the time in games, bub. I know. Well, hold on. Look, come here. Let me see. Good morning, Allison. So look, in order to be Iron Man, you know how when you fly to the end, how there's the yellow box? Okay, look. Let me see if I can show you. We need 5 wins for Iron Man. You know what, chat? I'm just going to do this real quick so my son can just have fun.
I got
flying around as Iron Man.
I'm going to fly. I'm going to do this.
Oh, no. Dang it.
Okay, it's my turn.
You're going to do it?
Yeah.
You don't
I'm the best.
You're the best. All right. That sounds like confidence to me, brother.
Me, brother.
Oh, man. Okay. He's so cute, dude. Forever. Yeah, I love him. I love him so much. Okay. Juniper Marie, would you leave the freaking cat alone? You're stressing her out.
No.
Lord. I just hear Luna going, ugh. Jax, don't hit it. That's not how you're going to fix it. You got to ask for help. Because look, you got to take the mouse and you got to hit the X button. Boom.
I can't make
You can. You just got to learn. You definitely can. You just got to learn. You could do anything you put your mind to. You just got to learn how. All right, guys. Give me just a second. I'm getting everything set up.
I need help.
You need help again?
Yeah, I just ran in the water and I can't do it. What the heck?
Okay, look. This, hey, shh. Pay attention. Pay attention. This moves your mouse, okay? You have to scroll up here and hit the X button. Click it. Okay, so what is going on with CA today? It is not letting me log into my CA. Hold on. This is weird. You're not a robot, right? Let's see if I get into my Vimo. Of course I'm not a robot. Do I look like a robot?
No.
You know, guys, this may actually work out in our favor. So, CA for some reason has been really weird in trying to verify my identity, and I sent in my ID and I did the whole like take images of your face thing, and it's still saying that I'm not who I say I am. So for today, if we want to hit this goal, everybody make sure that you go to the link tree in the bio and go to the CA in the link tree, because it's so I had two. Okay, please stop. I had two. One was set up for TikTok and the other was my personal CA, but then I ran for Congress and you guys all learned my first and last name. So now it doesn't matter. So now it's just my personal CA that is in the link tree in my bio. So if we could all go, if you're going to donate through the CA, go to the link tree in my bio today and donate that way. There's also credit cards declining people even with credentials. I blame AI. Honestly, I'm not shocked. Yes, my love. Okay, so yeah, so let's make sure we're all going to the link in the link tree in my bio, and donating that way. Looks like we may have an op.
Hello
Hi,
there, I'm
Steven.
Steven.
Are you a
Hello
Trump
there.
supporter?
Yes, I am.
I don't like your profile picture, and you sound like a child, so no thank you. You know, that whole thing just made me uncomfortable. No thanks.
I'm a bird.
Hi, bird. Okay, so I'm trying to set up the new background so it looks good on the phones.
I need work schedule on that about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I'd
you?
start at 8:30 every day for the next 3 months.
Ew, I hate that.
Oh my god.
Now I get an hour lunch, which like I don't use lunch.
Here you go. Put the arrow.
Ever.
That arrow. Put that arrow on that X. Can you do that? Using this pad over here. Look. Stop. Stop. You gotta swipe. Swipe. Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you. Now click. There you go. Oh no, be careful, Burb. I have a golden retriever sitting next to me, says Allison. Journey. Oh my god. Guys, I'm so immediately overwhelmed this morning. What is happening in my house?
Chaos.
What? I am so immediately overwhelmed.
Have you considered not? Chat, if I give you one piece of political research today to do to expand your brains, I need you all to look up syndicalism. I've been having a whole discussion with my my roommate this morning on syndicalism because, like, the government has trained everybody that communism, anarchism, and socialism is bad, but syndicalism ain't been taught. And it's of all the things, it's the only one that has a historical record of work, and I was going to put that out there. I enjoy that my boy that rents a room for me is a history major, because him and I'll just sit and talk about this shit from his history major background and my political science background. So we get into these really crazy deep dives at like 8:30 in the morning when he gets back from work.
Okay, that looks good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What?
I got I just got short myself.
You just did what?
I just destroy myself.
You destroyed yourself. Oh God, I almost dropped that whole thing.
Look.
We almost took
body
Raymond out.
is got dead.
Chat, we almost took Raymond out a second time. That was wild. Okay. I think everything, guys, everything on the phone. Nope, the topics don't look great at all. Whew. Okay. All right, chat. How we looking? Whew. Yeah, I should probably move Raymond while we're passing a computer back and forth. All right, Smith, Tortilla, good morning over on the Tube of Views. How are we looking over there? Everything look good? I know the call-in number's a little weird. Let me see.
I also got to figure some shit out because my roommate got suspended at work. Well, not suspended. A larger explanation. He works security. His job site decides they don't like him, but his security company was going to promote him to shift supervisor anyway. So they removed him from the job site. So they suspended him without suspending him, which just means he doesn't get paid for like until they find him his shift lead position somewhere at a different site, which sucks because that means I now lose $150 a week until he finds it. But I'm also not going to kick my oldest friend out on the street. But now I have to figure out how to come up with the $150 I was planning on getting this week, which is a fucking problem because I have $3 for 2 weeks, which is an issue. But I'll figure that shit out. But now I got to figure out making up $150 a week until he gets a job again.
Put up a goal when you're crow hosting. Hi, Shepard. Are you a Trump supporter?
I'd say I voted Republican, but I wouldn't consider myself to be a Trump supporter.
Okay. What state are you from?
Kentucky.
What time is it in Kentucky?
It's 9:22.
Okay. And how old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm 20.
Beautiful. So we have subjects over here to the side, or we can talk about current events. What tickles your fancy?
I guess the second one, I think that it's not healthcare to take the life of your child.
It's always the second one with men. So before I have this conversation with you, I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Where is your uvula?
Uvula?
Mm-hmm.
How is this relevant to the discussion?
We'll get to the point in just a moment. Where is your uvula?
I don't know.
Do you have a uvula?
Is that? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Do I?
All right. So you don't even know your own body, but you want to control mine for what reason?
Okay, so because I don't know every single medical
uvula?
term.
Where's my uvula? Wait, medical terms.
I don't know.
So wait,
okay.
We're talking medical terms. How is it a medical term for anatomy? But it's not a medical term to need a prescription or a surgery.
Yeah, so the ethical issues, right, with AB.
I don't care about ethics. I'm not here to discuss ethical issues with you because that's not the point. The point is abortion is healthcare. Do you have to go to a doctor to receive a prescription or a surgery to obtain an abortion?
I don't think ABs require prescriptions, do they?
Well, so I mean, if you get the pill version of an abortion, mifepristone, you can't just go buy that from the store, right?
Okay, yeah, sure, but
right.
This doesn't negate.
So abortion is healthcare, and what you guys want to try to do is you see abortion as healthcare, and you have big feelings about it, right? So you want to take those feelings and you want to try to come and discuss them with me because you want to try to talk about ethical standpoints or morality. I'm not here to discuss any of that with you. You don't know your own body. You don't get to control mine. So quick question. I have a way to solve the issue of abortion on both ends. There's no wrong answers to this question.
Mandatory vasectomies.
That wasn't what... Okay. Have a great day, Shepard. I don't know why people can't just have a conversation. That wasn't even... was that going to be one of the answers? Yes, but you could have chosen two pathways in the scenario, and you wouldn't even let me get to the question. Doesn't even know what a uvula is, has no idea what's inside or outside of his own body, but wants to control women, chat. Make it make sense. It's always men.
As we all know, a uvula is that long plastic tube instrument they play at South American soccer games.
Definitely that. It's definitely that.
It goes.
Guys, if you are a Trump supporter, please get in the box. If you disagree with something on the background, then you can request up as well. If you are over on the Tube of Views or the Twitch, you can call into the phone number. It will connect you directly to me. It would help if I opened the phone line, though, probably. I always forget to do this. I'm so sorry, chat. Also, so if you guys are over on the Tube of Views and the Twitch, the things that you can do to keep us on the algorithm is just hang out. Let the live play in the background, leave a couple of comments, thumbs up the live, subscribe. On Twitch, you can leave bits. Those are pretty cool. Hi, Muffin Timmy, oh Lord. That's a name, Muffin Timmy. That is a name. But hello, good morning. I hope you are well. If you are over on the TikTok, the things that you can do to appease TikTok over here is double tap that screen, share the live, do all of the good things. We've been live for 21 minutes, chat, and we're only at 12,000 likes, which means we're probably going to have to hit a reset here in about 10 minutes because we're not going to hit the algorithm. We also, if you hit the rose goals, it cycles us to the FYP. We do the dollar and change train for change, and the gift gallery has officially reset. Please make sure to gift the burb while he is here as well. Let's move on to the next guest. Hi, Scott. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Can I have your age for TikTok?
I'm 32.
And what state are you from?
Alabama.
Alrighty. So I've got some subjects over here to the side, or we can talk about current events. What tickles your fancy, Scott?
Well, you say it's all men till it's no men.
I sure do. Have you ever heard of the It's All Men Till It's No Men movement?
Sure have.
What is your understanding of It's All Men Until It's No Men, Scott?
Well, you guys blame all men for everything.
Nope, that's not what it is. Wrong. Meh.
Well,
Of
I'm
course,
not sure
Scott.
then.
Of course, Scott. Scott, I want you to know that may have just been your feces at the end of the day, but I'm in direct connection with TikTok, and they're going to get a clip of this, and they're going to be able to track down your IP address, and they're going to now keep an eye on you, because what you're doing flags the terms of service and goes against community guidelines, just in case you decide to flash anything other than your human shit on the internet. That way the police can just come straight to your house and put you on a registry. So thanks for that, Scott. Let's make better decisions, okay? They do care, Scott. They actually do care. I don't know if you've heard of another content creator on here named Dean Withers, but he's actually gotten 8 people literally arrested for doing things like that. Because he sends it to TikTok, and TikTok absolutely cares and does something about it. He just showed his poop on the internet. Because he's a big guy. He's a big guy. What's the matter, bub? All right, sorry guys. I'm here. I am just helping my son real quick. Hold on.
This is
Hey,
a hard game.
I've got it. You just got to give me patience is a virtue, and a virtue never hurts you, babe. Goodness gracious me, oh my. Nope. I don't know why I keep trying to double tap as if that is doing anything when it's not. Okay, we've got 3. We need 4.
I'd also like to point out that a Volvo is a reasonably priced mid-range automobile, and a cervix is like what a mechanic or a waiter does. They perform a cervix.
Okay, so look, there's 5. We need 5 more.
I'm very good at this.
Oh. I'm trying to fly in. I want to be army.
Hey, hold on. We're almost
Stay
there.
tuned for more. Crow provides the wrong definitions for words on purpose because that's what I want to do today.
Ah!
Push the skeleton. Don't we want to skeleton?
Also, I want to see if anybody agrees with me. Like, I want to see if some weird dude's like, oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because he's trying to beat me and he's trying to Iron Me.
There you go. Now you're Iron Man. He told me no kisses. That's crazy. I'm upset. All right, guys. Make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing live, doing all the good things. There's 130 people in here right now. If you guys all double tap the screen, we can catch up. We're only 10,000 likes behind. We could hit the algorithm. We could do all of the good things, guys. So that way we could hit that FYP, get more people in here to talk about us or talk to us. Mohammed, I see you. I will let you up later in the show. I promise. Guys, let's make sure we're doing this dollar and change train for change. As you guys know, I was working remotely until March, and then I lost my position in March while I was in New York protesting for change. Wild freaking work. I have been looking for a remote job since. I haven't gotten any callbacks, but I've been filling in lots of applications. So this is currently my job. So to keep the lights on and the show going, we got to hit this daily goal, chat. So let's make sure we're doing all the good things. Make sure you visit the link trees in my bio directly to donate, because the Cash App that you guys have normally been using is broken. I can't get into it right now.
No.
Give me just a second. What the heck? See, Cash App is not letting me log in on the internet at all.
There you go.
Okay, new game. How about we play your boulder game?
No.
But you're big and strong over there.
No, I want to.
Okay.
Would also like to now define birth canal, which is the exit point for a shipping canal. This is the origin of the phrase provide a wide berth.
Okay, so here's the problem. Cash App keeps sending me a link, right? And then that link is opening my Cash App, but it's not logging me in on my computer. It says finish logging in securely on this device. You must open the link that was just sent to you on the device you were originally used to log in. Great, I did that. Now can you log me? Nope, it just takes me right
Chat,
back to
what
the
else?
login screen.
What else can I define poorly for you, chat?
Or you could help me with my issue, Tech Bird.
I don't know how to fix Cash App being Cash App, right? I'm not Cash App.
Okay, well, ignoring me like I'm not speaking doesn't make me feel great. All right, chat. So I'm logged in on my phone, right? But here's the thing. I've been trying to get you guys to donate to my personal Cash App that I wasn't using originally. And a lot of people still donate to the Cash App I created for this app. So I normally have the one I created for this app open on my computer just in case donations wind up there, and my personal Cash App on my phone, and I can't be logged into to two of them at the same time. So
Here.
I give up on Cash App. I'm done.
Let's gamify this for Emma, because now people are actually asking me to misdefine things. If you would like me to misdefine a word, send Emma $5 with the word you would like me to misdefine.
Oh no. That's gonna
Tell
be
me the
so funny.
And I will tell you the wrong definition on purpose.
That's gonna be so funny. But guys, you have to use the right pay link. I can't log into 2 Cash Apps at the same time, and I can't play logging in back and forth. So if you want to donate via the green app, go to the link tree in my bio. Jackson is making this really rough for me today because he can't find a game that he just wants to sit down and play. Okay. Have you checked? No, I could no because I haven't been. Guys, I can't get into any of my apps on my internet this morning for some reason. Can't get into any of them. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna go from my phone. Holy crapola. Okay. Mike, thank you for the $1.26 for $1. Thank you for the $1.18 for and change. The $1.35 for train. The $1.21 for change. Thank you so much for kicking this goal off. Let's try to do all of that math. Starting off easy. We got 121.
That was close enough, so if you would like a word misdefined, let me know.
That was actually $5 even.
Oh, my tummy.
Okay.
Go. If you would like me to misdefine or misexplain a word or phrase, let me know and I will do so.
Go in there. Go.
Going where?
In there.
In here?
Yeah. No, he's the old guy.
Ah, why are these nerds chasing me?
Because he's trying to fight you.
So
Why?
you wish
How do I fight him back?
me to misdefine bureaucracy. All right. So bureaucracy is a system of government that is run by cabinet makers. It is where people that make armoires, bureaus, dressers, things of that nature are in charge of everything. That is a bureaucracy.
So apparently we're fighting some nerds in this game, chat. I don't know. They're these little dudes with like white button-down shirts, black pants, suspenders, and glasses.
You fight them.
I did it.
Why you need to fight them?
I don't know, because the game told me to. Okay,
No.
so here you go, Jax. Here you go. You gotta go over here. And you gotta learn to get strong. Like that, and then you go and you play. I'm gonna check Discord. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. So B, unfortunately, does not have $5 to donate, but wanted to know if you would wrongly describe supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or wrongly define supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
This was a real word back in the 1800s, and big musicals set up an entire scheme to make you think that it was something simply quite atrocious, when really it just meant a group of 6 or more people having a really great time. We've since moved on to the word orgy. That's what we've replaced it with.
Not orgy! Oh no! Gosh, okay. Smith said burb. What? And Tortilla says, and democracy is where the country is run by demolitionists.
See, I understand. I see Chip understands. Like, he is a student of political science.
This is hilarious. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's see. We're not doing so hot on the likes versus shares, so we're not hitting the algorithm. Okay, so we are gonna hit the quickest of resets. Literally, come back in 30 seconds. All right, chat. B R freaking B. What the heck? That scared me. Okay, let me go make sure my notifications are on. Fermi apps, because I'm the worst at that. I turn notifications off for all of my apps. So we got this one. Notifications on. Okay. What? Get this one. Notifications on. Because we're just going to have to rely on phone notifications today. Also, guys, it's my mom's birthday. Well, okay, so my mom's birthday's in 3 days. But we're celebrating her birthday today because she's off work. So as soon as I get done with the show, I have some quick errands that I have to run. And then I got to go to my hometown to visit my madre for her birthday. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. I'm getting a margarita from somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I'm getting a margarita. Kaylee says, can't yell at me on YouTube. I mean, I can.
I think this is a great game. I think this is a great game. Is this your reminder, chat? The game that we've established is I will misdefine and misexplain any word that if you send $5 to Emma and say what word you would or concept you would like me to explain badly.
It gives me a good giggle. Hi, New Jersey. Are you a
What's
Trump
up,
supporter?
guys? Yes, I am. I'm proud. I mean, I support him, but I'm not, like
Okay.
MAGA. I'm a Charlie Kirk person.
I don't need a diatribe about it. I just need a yes or no, babe.
Hey, be respectful, please.
Well, be respectful of my time, please. Thank you. How old are you?
Okay, cool. I'm 20.
And
April 12th.
I don't need your birthday.
April.
I don't need
Okay,
your birthday.
sorry. I was debating Dean Withers, and he asked my birthday.
I don't care. Stop. I'm not Dean Withers. I don't care about any of this. Chill out.
You only have 52 people up in here.
All right. Have a great day.
No, can I debate?
No, because you're being a fucking weirdo. And you're being disrespectful.
No.
Like, what do you mean?
And before the next person asks, I will give you this one for free. An aristocracy, as we all know, the Latin prefix aristo means arson, so it is a government led by arsonists. And a theocracy is where one dude named Theodore is in charge of everything, all of it, all systems, all of it. He just runs around the country, just like doing everything for everybody. Theo's a pretty nice guy, honestly. We should shift to a theocracy.
Sorry, chat. My mini me was having a mini meltdown. He was having a mini meltdown over nothing, so we took some deep breaths. Oh, alrighty, guys. The American Shape says, get off TikTok and control your kids. Why would I need to control my kids? Why can't my kids just exist in their home? He's literally right on the other side of this wall. He just has some questions about his game. It's the first time he's ever played a game. He's never done this before. He's a bit stressed out about it. Is that not okay? American Shape, why are you being a pussy and ignoring the invitation? You have a lot to say in the chat. Okay, here. Then now you don't get to say anything in the chat. That's cool. Bye. You are now muted for the entirety of this live. Isn't that great? Oh, man. What'd you do? It's okay. It's okay. Mommy fixed it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Hello. Oh, your name on TikTok is also Muffin Timmy. Oh, Lord. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, Brandy, the green app's being so freaking weird. It's like, so I'd had 2 accounts, right? One that was like my personal account. A second one that was specifically here for TikTok because you guys only knew me as Hi Emma. And I've never had an issue. And then I ran for Congress and you guys learned my last name. So now that Cash App is asking me to identify myself, which it isn't accepting my identification for some reason, we're just going to switch to my personal Cash App, which works anyway, right? Because the one I had set up for TikTok specifically was a business account, and so if you guys sent like $5, I'd only get like $4 and some change. All right, hold on. Samantha, thank you for the $1.66 for define oligarchy.
An oligarchy is where a system of government where all governance structures come from the show Roly Poly Oly. And we actually have to have shrines to Ollie throughout the country.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. These definitions are giving me life. All right, chat. If you're a Trump supporter, please request up. If not, please continue tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all the good things. You guys are killing it on the likes right now. Let's not stop. Keep double tapping that screen, sharing the live. Let's see how many shares we have so far. Give me just a second. Guys, how do I explain to a 4-year-old that if you can't play the game successfully, you're not having a good time and should try something else? Because he's not listening to me. Anyway, guys, we're only at 36 shares. So if everybody could hold down the middle of this screen and share this to your top 15 favorite hoes and foes, that'll get us pushed into the algorithm. Also, let's cycle through this rose goal. It's only a 1 penny gift. Make sure you get your daily heart me. The gift gallery has reset, chat. So our gift gallery, we're only in D League, so it's not anything crazy. So we need, the rose goal has been hit. We need some finger hearts, a donut, a hand heart, a mustache, hat and mustache, a corgi, a money gun, a galaxy, a fireworks, and some hearts. TikTok really likes it whenever you do all of those things. And that's just a friendly reminder, we have all week to hit the gift gallery. All right, guys, let's make sure that we're doing all of the good things, and hopefully we can get some people in here to talk to us. Also, chat, so we still are going to make the switch over to YouTube and Twitch primarily, but we need to get 500 subscribers over on TikTok or over on YouTube to start. So if you guys are not currently following the YouTube or the Twitch, I need you to go to the link tree in my bio. I need you to join the Discord. I need you to go to the YouTube. I need you to follow the YouTube. And I need you to go to the Twitch. And I need you to subscribe to the Twitch. I need you to do all of those things. Why, Luna? Between these cats and these kids, I am gonna scream. What is wrong with y'all today? Is it a full moon? Hold on, chat. Luna. I swear to freaking goodness. Okay, not a full moon tonight. What else could be wrong with me? Okay, hold on. I'm getting the spray bottle, I swear to fucking God. Nope. 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 Go somewhere else. Not my lap. No. Nope. No. Fishing Guy says 10 years from now we're doing the same thing, but we're more broke. So Fishing Guy, the question's actually shortened to fit the prompt. The question is supposed to be, so let's say you voted for Donald Trump. The question would be that Republicans get everything they want, passed into law, zero pushback. What does America look like in 10 years because of that vote? All right, I'm checking to see how many subscribers we have on YouTube. I'm not ignoring anybody, Amber.
I'd like to also let you all know I provided the American definition for an oligarchy. In Europe, they have a different view. The European definition of an oligarchy is the system of governance in which leadership is based on who can do the thickest set at a skate park. Currently, the lifetime appointment for that position is given to Tony Hawk for accomplishing the 900.
Hold on, guys. So since we're switching to the new Cash App, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it on the screen for you guys. Boom. Can everybody see that? Come here, I'll show you.
I can find all the bad guys to the big guy, and I just in this bag.
B, I love you so much. I really, truly do. You're one of my favorite people. But, like, I'm not here to just read off your jokes every day. Can we please stop doing that? I am clearly, like, very overwhelmed between cats and kids and trying to run the show. So when people are just, like, screaming at me in the chat for Discord and all of this other stuff, like, it really stresses me out. It really stresses me out. Thank you.
Now, that being said, if you have a disagreement with one of the things on the background, please request up. Also, remember there is the dollar and change train for change. I don't have ever done this PSA before, so we're just going to go with it. It's fine. Where if you throw $1 in whatever change, you can watch Emma do math, and she's fucking terrible at math. Also, we're running a very special offer today where if you send Emma $5 and a word, I will badly define that word on purpose. It's very fun. People are enjoying it.
I have to go make more coffee because there is a fly in my coffee. As if this Monday could get any Mondayer, chat. Also, by the way, we're at 220 subscribers on YouTube. W, guys. We're almost halfway to 500.
Keely, you are also just saying words. I'm just going to point that out there. Checkmate. Boom. Get roasted, liberal.
What? You know what? I'm just going to drink water. Wow, that's a noise. That was a choice. What was that? What is happening on this lovely Monday, guys? Like, I checked. It's not a full moon. I even checked, like, my womanly calendar. I'm still, like, a week away from that. So, I mean, I don't know.
Sometimes I just be like this. Sometimes I just wake up like this.
Hi, Dark Deplorable. Hope you are well. It's because you were up at 1 a.m.? Because Crystal was screaming about her labia in my ear. So, Crow, let me tell you what happened to me this morning.
Excuse me. What the fuck? Excuse me.
Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay, so I fell asleep in an ASMR live, and normally I lock my phone and the ASMR live just keeps going, and normally if they end the live, my phone just stays off, right? It doesn't yeet me into another live. But it yeeted me this morning into Jess's live at about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and all I hear is Crystal screaming about how she'd prefer to drag her labia across hot lava coals before doing something. Jess just wants to come. I don't fucking know what's happening. And that's how I woke up. That's how I woke up, chat. I had to take a whole nother melatonin. I didn't wind up falling asleep till 3 a.m. Jackson tried to wake me up at 6:30. I tried to give him Garfield. So then he just kept elbowing me in the ribs all morning. It's been a day already, chat. Yes, Bad Views was on the panel. That's...
Side note, my offer is going to be like everywhere today. So if Jess is live, same offer. You send her $5 and I will badly define any word. Just like right now, if you send Emma $5, I will badly define any word.
Jesus
it's my
Christ.
new game. I love this game. It's a great game. I'm having a lot of fun.
Time out. Thank you, W. Who was that? Make Democracy Great in the chat for this breaking news story. One person killed in Maine in second fatal ice-involved shooting in less than a week. A person was killed Monday. This literally happened 30 minutes ago. A person was killed Monday in an ice-involved shooting in Bedford, Maine, according to the state speaker of the House, just days after a federal immigration officer... Hold on, chat. Okay, I thought we were making unhappy noises. He's happy. He's just not happy about what's happening to him in the game. Okay, so I want to make sure everyone can see this to the best of their ability. Okay. Let's see. Just days after a federal immigration officer fatally shot a Mexican immigrant during a traffic stop in Houston, sparking mass protests and demands for transparency and accountability. A person was killed. ICE was involved. State police and the Department of Public Safety are now on the scene to gather details and would expect the FBI to investigate as well. Maine House Speaker Ryan Fecteau said in a statement on Facebook, "These are the details that I have at this time. I will provide further updates as they are relayed to me." CNN has reached out to ICE and the Department of Homeland Security for comment. Biddeford police told CNN there was a police incident in the area and said there's no threat to the public at this time, but declined to provide additional details. The incident comes less than a week after a man on his way to work in Houston was shot and killed by an ICE agent. Lorenzo Salgado Araujo was killed during a traffic stop in what ICE initially described as targeted enforcement operation, though a source later said Salgado Araujo was not the target of the operation. The shooting has reignited calls for accountability among ICE agents, which reached a fever pitch earlier this year after 37-year-old mother Renee Good and 37-year-old ICU nurse Alex Pretty were killed by federal immigration agents during the Trump administration's operation in Minneapolis. So, I'm sure we will find out more about this as the day goes on. If you guys are the praying type, send prayers. If you guys are the good vibes type, send good vibes. Everybody keep your thoughts on this family today who have officially lost a loved one as we wait to find out more. At the end of the day, nobody deserves to die, regardless of their legal status or status in their country. In this country, nobody deserves to die. Have you been to sleep yet?
I have, actually.
Oh. Good for you.
Liberal Tuna says C8. It wasn't super comfortable sleep because I fell asleep in my chair, but at least it's a chair that I can like lay down and get comfortable in.
W Liberal Tuna for the $2.22. You are appreciated for dollar and change train for change. All right. Gigi, is there
The
anything
way
you wanna
that
add?
people's brains broke. Yeah, I think that it's fucking bullshit that we have entirely unqualified motherfuckers running around in army cosplays. Fucking stolen valor motherfuckers running around playing little toy soldier in the streets. People are gonna fucking die, and they already have, and they will continue to die until accountability is had.
Absolutely.
Honestly, it's time to start treating them the way that we treated Nazi soldiers.
This morning has been very overwhelming in the House of Emma. W for 500
I can
comments
tell.
in the live, Steph.
Hey guys, I don't like that number that Emma's got right now.
Oh,
Y'all
gross.
know
I don't
why.
like that either. Hold on. Here's what we're going to do. I just noticed. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go...
No, we're not going to change it. We're going to have other people change it for you.
Well, hold
You guys,
Can you just watch my idea for just a second, please?
sure.
Yeah. So hold on. We're just going to do this. There we go. Now, that way, when we get any more donations, it doesn't have to be 888. It's $7.88 plus one.
But the problem is the 88.
Oh, well, then here, I'll just I'll swap it around. So we'll go 8 here, and we'll go 7 here. And we'll do 0.01. Bow.
But there's still an 88.
Steph says just check the blue app and it'll solve itself.
Gigi is not helping my overwhelmedness this morning. Samantha, thank you for the $2. Or Steffi, so sorry, I read that wrong. Steffi, thank you for the $2.12 for F that number, no more math.
W.
Chad, I'm also gonna let you crowdfund my bullshit. So for every $5 passed, you guys can just give me a word, and I'll badly define it.
Boom.
11 doll hairs.
What's the
Apparently
next word,
green
chat?
app as well.
Okay.
Good job, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for not letting Emma be accidental schnazzy.
Oh no, I think it got sent to the wrong green app. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna log into the other green app, but again, we are switching. So the other green app that I use was meant for TikTok. It's not working. Guys, I'm about to just log off because my son's being so much right now. Anyway, Jackson, please. Can you use your inside voice while playing your game, please?
This word in chat that I was asked to define is SoCalism. I think that's how you pronounce it, SoCalism. Socialism, SoCalism. It's where the entire seat of the world government is in Southern California. Currently in charge is the band Blink-182.
Okay, so I'm going to log into the other green app, but I cannot be logged into 2 green apps at once. The problem we're having with the green app that I made specifically for TikTok is it wants me to confirm my identity. I've sent in my ID. I've done the pictures with my face. It's not saying that I am who I say I am. So the green app I need you guys to use is right here below me. Right here below me. Because I can't log, like, everything is just, I'm literally going to cry because everything is so overwhelming right now today. And this is just another thing on top of another thing on top of another thing, and I just want to do a good show.
It's okay. We understand. Let's take a breath, yeah? We're good. We're here. No need to get overwhelmed. We're calm.
Well, I woke up at 1 o'clock this morning and didn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm overly tired. My son is doing lots of random noises because he is having a great time with his game and also being equally frustrated with his game. My cat won't stop rubbing me. My dog won't stop trying to climb into my back. Like, everyone needs to just, like, get away from me.
Everybody, just remember that at some point, Emma will have her own office from which to do front porch politics. And at that point, she will be able to put a porch swing in the back. She'll be able to set up her space the way that she wants. Right now, we're just not going to be overwhelming for our dear sweet Emma.
Haley,
because
thank you for
I fear she will lose her mind.
I'll just cry, which is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Haley, thank you for the $2.76 for Tiny Uwu for this BS Monday. Steffi, thank you for the $20 for the tired mom. When the kid is kidding too effing hard, deep breaths, can't pour from an empty cup, mama. Been there. Remember, you're a great mom, and I swear if this makes you cry, I'm not gonna donate again. Not really, though. I'm not crying. You're crying.
That was you both of you. Good job, you guys. Ready? We're going to take deep breaths. We're going to inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I swear, Geeky's
Exhale.
fucking AI chat.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Come get her. Someone come get this fucking cat. Someone come get this cat. She's cute. She's little. She'll wear you like a skin suit. Just where'd the bird go?
I don't know, but don't tempt me. I'll come to Indiana just to get her, give you a hug, and then fuck off. When does the Geeky ASMR live drop?
Oh.
You guys missed it yesterday. Emma had a whole ass fucking gay panic.
I truly did. I truly had a whole gay panic. Geeky just kept calling people like good girls and shit, and I was like, my husband's been gone too long for all this.
I will soft dom every single person into knocking out this goal.
Oh, okay, guys. We have the Squishy Jackson. What's the matter?
Like I said last night on my live, If there's anything you want me to read in this voice, send it in with a little bit of change for Emma, and I'll read it to you. All you good boys and girls in the chat.
Haley, I agree. I can't do ASMR. I really can't. I can't listen to it. It's I have a thing about like super soft, quiet, almost whispered voices. If I have to strain my already really good hearing to hear you, I'm gonna lose it. Good morning, everybody. Remember that if you are in opposition or would like to speak about any of these topics, all you need to do is request up, say hello, and have a conversation. That's all it is. And if there is anything you would like me to say that will not get Emma's live clapped, go ahead and send it. Emma will tell me, and I'll read it out loud for you. We appreciate you all you good, good girls and good boys. Yes, Finn, I would like to absolutely respond to your message, I promise. I'm gonna get there. I was overwhelmed yesterday with homework, but I'm here. I promise. I'm sorry. Amber says, I don't know why I'm even straight anymore.
That's hilarious. Alright, Jackson, come here. Sorry, guys, I had to have a talk with my toddler. He keeps saying the word stupid, and that's not a nice word, is it, buddy?
Yeah.
That's a not nice word.
Yeah, so we're going to work on not saying that word, aren't we? Give me a kiss. Okay.
Steffi says,
Wolf in
That is
your
a wolf.
mouth?
hello, pterodactyl.
Mouse?
Ontico Geeky says hi.
Hi.
Good morning, sweet boy. Are you being kind to your mother?
Oh, he's being kind to me. He's just not being kind to his game.
Remember, pal, you gotta relax and play the game nice. Otherwise, you don't get the game back.
Okay. Oh, look, you're a squirrel. You gotta run around and become a different animal, I think. Here, hold on.
W being a squirrel.
Right? That guy was fast as hell. He said, I'm fast as F, boy. I'm fast as F. Okay,
I
hold on.
need to be a wolf.
Well, hold on. Let's figure out how we become a wolf. Mommy doesn't know.
Amber says, like, men are just
Well, we gotta get
men.
Hey,
Wait.
what do you eat?
I love starting my fuck shit early in the morning.
Be strong.
Yeah, but the dragon's money. We don't have money for the dragon. Okay, here.
Steffi says, can you say
Okay, what's the
Bluetooth
dice?
disconnected?
What?
Bluetooth disconnected.
Lava. Lava. Lava.
Bluetooth disconnected.
It's lava. Lava.
Here's lava.
I want to do it.
Okay, hold on now. We gotta evolve. Whatever that means. Evolve. Here, look. Now you're a chicken. There you go. My goodness.
Please
gracious.
place your
Please put your item.
place your item in the bagging area.
I hate it.
Somebody help me.
Unknown item in the bagging area.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. So also,
Oh my god. If you are you thinking about doing a half and half today if you don't make your whole goal this morning?
I honestly have no idea. It's my mom's. We're celebrating my mom's birthday today. I don't even know what time I'm going to be home later tonight. To be totally honest.
You know
Like,
what
I
that
have to
sounds
drive
like?
an hour away.
Hey Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Jesus Christ. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I totally forgot to do this morning. I figured out a way to get a safe wish list, chat. So I am going to add that wish list to the link tree in my bio right now. And also, guys,
Is it through Throne?
Yes, I'm just counting down the days for Jax to go back to school because then we won't be so overwhelmed, right? Like, I love having him home. I love doing fun things with him. But right now, this is how I put food on the table, and he makes it really hard for me to do that. Because as you guys know, this isn't normally how the show goes. This isn't normally how things work over here. My son just is always going to come first, period. So, but it's like, I have a love-hate relationship, right? Because, like, the people who support me and love me, you guys are great. You guys are understanding. You guys don't care when he has these outbursts and does these things because you understand momming is hard. But then there's the people that I'm trying to reach out to and talk to who will just berate me and call me a bad mother because he exists and makes noise. And that's really bad for a person's mental health. So that's why I get so overwhelmed with this. Brandy, I messaged you back, I thought I messaged you back and said thank you for that. Also, so I made a wish list for bakery stuff. That is now in the link tree in my bio.
W.
Okay.
Remember, y'all, Emma was, making her round loaves, and she probably will still make a couple round loaves here and there, but round loaves are hard to make in that oven, considering that she has to have Dutch ovens in order to make the round loaves. So, she had the brilliant idea of using bread pans in order to do it, and she can make a bunch more that are actual sandwich bread pans, or sandwich bread loaves. So, there are links in the bio should y'all want to help Emma's cottagecore sourdough deliciousness kick up off the ground.
Alright, guys, we may have to hit another reset.
Man, but we're doing so good with likes, but farts.
Okay.
Remember to reset on the half hour if you do it. Luna, madame,
Right, but
this is not the time.
That's 15 minutes away. We don't have anything to talk about for 15 minutes. I don't want to just keep taking the live in the interim.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, guys. Sorry, there's just a lot going on. So it's like we'll be doing really well. We'll have like 150 people in here, and then like my cat will do something, or my son will do something, and like something will happen in the live tank. You know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the live on TikTok. I'm gonna mute up over on YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. I'm gonna take a few minutes. And we're going to be back in just a few minutes. So I still do MAGA hunting sometimes when the MAGA aren't a bunch of pussy-ass bitches and let me do the MAGA hunting. Because, like, they hate what I do and they just fucking block me from their streams. Because they don't want their actual message pushed out into the audience. Okay, stop.
Okay.
If you would like, we can play a round or two of Faz.
No, I'm just going to take a few minutes to make a cup of coffee. Yes, US McAngry Vet. Oh, hi, Matt. We went over the ice shooting in Bidford, Maine. We are currently, I have that news story still up, and we are waiting for updates on the person who unfortunately lost their lives due to ice, or what is going to happen. Because, like, at what point do we hold people accountable? You know what I mean? Like, at what point do we hold ice accountable for just shooting people in the street? Your legal status isn't a death sentence.
Was it another claim of it being a moving vehicle?
We don't know any of that
used
information
as a weapon
yet. You were here when I went over the story, Geeky.
Wait, like, did it literally just I woke up and I, like, into the live. So,
yeah,
like,
no, this literally just happened about an hour ago in Bidford, Maine. There's zero information other than a person is dead at the hands of ice.
Cool.
That's all the info we have right now.
I hate it here.
So, anyway, okay, let's do a reboot.
All right,
I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. Love you guys. BRB, like 10-ish minutes. YouTube, Twitch, y'all just hang out for a minute. Love you. Kaylee, what the fuck? Ah, Kaylee on the YouTube, you're so funny. Okay. Let's do this, chat. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Of course, the first thing Luna does is jump behind my computer. What is happening? Welcome back, Burb. Where did you go? Luna? No. I'm getting the spray bottle.
Do I have anybody words?
Oh, wait.
I DM is good. Ohio. Do I owe anybody words?
No, you don't owe anybody any words. Sorry, I had to get the spray bottle. My cat is driving me crazy. I don't know what her problem is, dude, but it's making me nuts. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Let's start off strong by tapping the screen, sharing live, doing all of the good things that are going to get us throttled into the algorithm. All right, down here, as you guys see under my name, we are switching green apps because the green app that I use for TikTok is being a little bitch. So this is my green app name. So if you're going to donate today and you're going to donate to the green app, please use this down below me so I don't have to log in to do 2 different accounts because we're losing the other one in December. It wants me to verify my ID. I tried. It won't let me. Get out. Luna, go. I'm going to spray you. Making me crazy. This is the spider's water. Jess kept me up late and I'm tired. Yeah, Jess woke me up late and I'm tired.
To be fair, you didn't say Jess woke you up. You said Krista woke you up while being on Jess's.
Yes. That is what happened. Hi, Blair. Are you a Trump supporter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 seconds. I don't know. Is Haley back yet? I don't see Haley yet. Okay, can I have your age for TikTok?
23.
Beautiful. What state are you from?
New York.
Okay. And we have some subjects to the side that you would like to talk about. What tickles your fancy?
I wanted to ask a question about the first prompt. It's all man till it's no man.
Okay. Have you ever heard
Does that include trans women?
It includes trans men. Because
But
trans
does it
men are
include
men
trans
and trans
women?
women are women.
Oh, so you don't think it's all men then?
No, I do. You just have a fucked up version of what a man is. So what is a woman, Blairum?
Wait, so you're saying it's all men, but
Blairum,
until they wear
Blairum,
makeup and
Blairum,
stuff?
what is a woman?
A woman is an adult human female.
What is a female?
Why do you need to know?
Why can't you define it?
Wait, no, you actually do know what it
a
is.
female?
Why do you want me to
female?
define it?
Blairum, what's a female?
A person whose reproductive system is oriented towards producing large gametes, keyword oriented.
Keyword oriented. What does oriented mean?
Structured towards or organized towards. You know what it means.
Okay,
Do you
so what if
think
a
sex is
person...
binary?
Hold on, time out. So what if a woman is born with a reproductive organ that doesn't function?
That does not negate what I just
doesn't
said.
have like a uterus, for example.
I didn't mention uterus.
So hold on, though. You said reproductive organs. That would include the uterus, correct?
Is oriented towards producing large gametes, which does not specify.
But hold on. If it's not, if
I
a
didn't
uterus doesn't
specify an
exist,
organ.
Blairum, stop. Blairum, have
You're
some
being
Blairum,
dishonest.
you need to have some self-control in order to have a conversation. So every single time I try to ask you something, you continue to interrupt me. So my point is, right, you said that a reproductive organ oriented towards, meaning that like the point of it is to function this way, right? So women who are born like without uteruses, for example, you would be saying that they aren't women because their reproductive organs weren't oriented towards producing this thing, right? But that wouldn't be true. They would still be women. Right? So like men who like put on makeup, those are people in drag. Those aren't trans people. I think you're just very confused on like what's happening. So Blairum, here, if you can't have an honest conversation with me in person, you also don't get to have a conversation with me in the chat. So have a great day. Like arguing about like people's rights to simply like exist is wild. Is Haley back yet? Haley, there you are. Thank you for the $1.89.
I was just offering to come up to give you
Sorry.
I was just offering to come up to give you some representation.
I appreciate you because Blairum's back in the queue. Give me just 1 second, Mac. Haley, thank you for the $1.
Not a problem.
Thank you for the $1.89 for new Tiny Uwu on an even more BS Monday. Thank you so much. All right. So, Blairum, are you interested in having a back and forth discussion?
I am, are you?
Oh yeah, I was trying to. It's just every time I spoke, you interrupted me.
Okay, so don't try to mischaracterize me next time, please.
Okay, so don't interrupt me before I'm done speaking next time, please. So you're not into having a back and forth conversation because before I even finished my sentence, you interrupted me again, saying that I mischaracterized you. How did I mischaracterize you? I'm mischaracterizing what you're saying because what you're saying is wrong. Your definition of the reproductive organ being oriented to do a thing when women are born without ovaries sometimes, women are born without uteruses sometimes, which means their reproductive organs aren't oriented to do something, would debunk your entire definition, Blairum, but you don't want to hear it. And you don't want to have a back and forth discussion. What's up, my love? What can I do for you? Nope, I told you. Look, your battery's low, so we actually need to charge it.
I feel like they might be conflating sex and gender.
Sorry, my
blue
bicycle.
I saw it at this story.
Just a second, chat. Sorry, he has a lot of big emotions because his game died.
It
So.
didn't die.
It did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the chat, but if you need representation, I'll be down there.
Thank you so much, Madness. Love you.
You too.
Chad, as a reminder, while Emma takes care of Jack, she does have this goal on this screen, and I'm offering a special offer today because I'm in Chaos Hours. For the price of $5, I will define any word incorrectly. Any fucking word. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We've already done theocracy. We've done oligarchy. We started with uvula, cervix, and I forget the other one. Or you could just do the normal dollar and change for change where Emma can't do math. You also have that option. Emma, when you come back, there is an op in the box. The topic they want to yell about in chat is one that I do not discuss. Hello, hello.
Oh, sorry, I'm dealing with Jax.
Alright, my bad.
Hi, Jonah. Can I have your age for TikTok?
Yeah, I'm 31.
Okay, what state are you from?
I'm from Tennessee.
Jackson. Hey. And are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah. Hey, shut that fucking kid up. We're trying to debate here.
Well, now you can fuck all the way off. Don't fucking talk about my nephew like that.
Okay, which one, buddy?
Lack of emotional regulation, huh, buddy?
He was just picking a K-pop song, Jonah. God damn. Dude, I'm telling you, this is why I get so stressed out, chat.
You know, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. You wanna know what he came up to debate?
What?
Abortion.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Why is that ironic, Emma?
Because you just yelled at me to shut my fucking kid up, but yet you don't want me to delete as a fetus. Make it make sense.
Exactly. There we go. There we go.
Yes, Chicky, this is his favorite song. I'd show you, Chicky, so remind me later when he's dressed to play this song and record a video of you, like, for you, because he tries to do all the dance moves and everything, but as you guys know, my son prefers to just run around in his birthday suit, so, like, he's just chilling. He's a feral child. All I heard was the organ and knew. That's crazy, Chicky. Alright, guys. So sorry for the interruptions this morning. You guys know I have a toddler. My husband goes out of town Monday through Friday for work. It's summer vacation. It makes it a little harder to run the show. I love you guys so much for just like being here and being understanding. Let's go ahead and double tap the screen, share the live, do all the good things, right? Because we're 11 minutes in and we're only at 5,000 likes. So we need to get, we need to hit the algo, chat. That's what we need to do. All right, guys. So let's see if we can get an op in the box. Thank you, Glitterfae. Hi, Katie, or hi, Kayla. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hi, absolutely not. I just wanted to say that your live is really cool and keep doing what you're doing. And it's just important to be doing this and have dissenting voices who can also back up what they're saying, especially in this echo chamber of these people who feel validated in their hate because an 80-year-old dipshit who shits his pants tells them it's okay to be their worst selves. And so it's really important to shame these people and make them crawl back under the holes they came out of. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Kayla. You have a lovely day.
You too.
Can we get some W Kaylas in the chat? Samantha, you love cilantro? Cilantro tastes like soap. Hi, Katie. All right, guys. If you are a Trump supporter or you disagree with anything on the background, please request up. But yeah, so I mean, at least I woke up in the middle of the night, even though it was a terrible way of waking up, but I was able to watch the season finale of Love Island, so that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna say what I said last night on Justice Live, because apparently there's a bunch of you weirdos who just wait to watch the season finale for God knows how long, so I won't say anything, but I'm very happy with how it ended. Oh my god. Journey. Hey. Journey. Come here. Hey. Your listening ears are broken now too? Brother, sit. Good boy. Paw. Juniper, paw. Excellent boy. Are you okay? That was a little thunder, I know. You don't like thunder, but that was a good protect.
It's not thunder.
Jackson said, that's not thunder because it's morning. The sun can be awake and it can still thunder. We just played in the rain yesterday. What do you mean? I don't know why he's trying to fight with me. Like, we didn't just play in a thunderstorm in the rain yesterday. Because we had thunder but no lightning. But lots of rain. And we had a really good time. Sorry, guys. I got a crazy text. Samantha, I love you so much. Okay, so I do need to make sure that I did the math correct because I can't even remember. I can't even remember if I added Haley's last donation into the freaking goal because I'm so discombobulated this morning. Oop. This song makes me cry every time, chat. I still haven't seen this movie. I want you guys to know that. I haven't actually sat down and watched this movie yet. What? No. What did I just do? I just haven't had time to like sit down and physically watch it. Only 2 more gifts left in the gift gallery. You guys are killing it. TikTok is gonna love y'all.
Well, so I don't know if Robin's here, but Robin did 10 to 10 like while I was sleeping around.
W. Robin.
So thank you.
Geeky. Thank you for the $5 for bitch. You're doing a good job, and I'm proud of you. Geeky, I love you, dude. Oh.
Bish, you doing a good job. Bish, you doing a good job.
You want to give Crow a word to poorly define? That's what he's doing today for $5 hairs.
Bish, you doing a good job. Bish, you doing a good job.
Geeky, do you want to give Crow a word to poorly define or no?
Yes. Can you poorly define surreptitiously?
Surreptitiously is the act of doing anything with syrup excessively. So, like, if you were to take a stack of pancakes and coat the entire thing in syrup, like, just take the tongs and coat the entire thing in syrup, you have done it surreptitiously.
You are correct, 100%. Shashiska says, green app, please.
Oh, okay. Look, seeing as... Look, this is what makes this funny, guys. Crow is a poli-sci guy. Geeky is a literal librarian. So, like... She's good. Thank you for the $5 for no math. Overstimulation sucks. I love you guys so much. So let's see,
So I have to wait until 8:15 to call the bursar's office, and I was looking up reviews for how helpful my school's bursar's office is. Anyone want to guess how helpful my school's bursar's office is, considering how many people have complained about my school's bursar's office? In case you guys didn't know, I got fucked over by the big beautiful bill, and something in it fucked with the payment schedule of things, and they didn't cover my summer school courses, which means that I owe my school $1,700 because it costs $1,700 to take a singular course in the summer. So I just gotta... Mojo Jojo says green app. So yeah, I owe my school $1,700 by the 19th, or I will lose my fall courses, and that makes me the sads because my archive class is happening in the fall.
W Mojo Jojo for the $6.66 for So Who Won Love Island? Laughing face emoji, hail Satin. Or Satan. That's a Satan, not Satin.
You got into so much trouble last night.
So guys, okay, so look, so there's only 77 of you in here right now, so I'm gonna share something, which I promised that, like, I would never share. This is not a confirmation, but there is a possibility that your girl might be pregnant. And I think...
Bitch, what?
I think I'm suffering from some symptoms, fingers crossed. So if you guys send, like, baby dust or whatever it is that you do that. Okay? Because as you guys know, we've been trying, but like, I am just very overstimulated. I am like just very on the edge. I am like, I do not feel like myself.
Pee on a stick.
I can't yet. It's only 9 days DPO. So. Brandy said I said that 2 hours ago. Oh no, Shishka. Absolutely share that. Because I've had a reoccurring dream that I have twins ever since I met Paul. So let me add this $6.66 in here. So yeah. So guys. So I'm not saying that's why I'm overstimulated today. It might just be just a bad day for me, right? I'm not confirming or denying. Just saying.
All right, you guys. If you think it's a singular baby, send $1 and some change. If you think it's twins, send $2 and some change.
If you think she's like that TV family,
Nothing,
send
Katie. Katie,
And
we're not talking about anything. We all need to shut up. My sister-in-law's in here. We're not confirming or denying anything.
But what we are doing is having me poorly define words for $5 to Emma's blue green app.
What?
And honestly, can I just toot my own horn and say I'm impressed that if you've noticed, I've had no pauses making these definitions. It's just straight off the fucking rip. I'm fucking great.
I will also participate for that same $5, where I will give a different bad definition to Crow's definition.
I love you guys so much. Guys, it's hot as hell in my house. Why?
Yes. Crow is the first definition under the word. I am the second definition under the word. So like if it's a noun, it could also be a verb. Crow will give the noun, I will give the verb. Or vice versa. Haley says I sent a total of $4.76. That's how many babies. Lower Dog says it's so hot right now that we all know what Lindsey Graham feels like.
Okay, stop.
Bye, Phoebe. Good luck. This is epic background. Are we listening to Marvel? What is this?
Chicky, I want you to know I've been selling K-pop on my whatnot, and because somebody came in and just wanted to like buy a bunch of it, I just went over to my record player and put on the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack, just because I felt like that was the appropriate music for the moment.
Yeah, Sam Neill passed away, y'all. Sam Neill last night passed away. R.I.P. Dr. Grant. I was super young and super autistic when I discovered Jurassic Park, and it sparked an ever-burning love in my heart for dinosaurs. Arar. Listen, Death, we don't want we don't want to criticize your work or anything here, Death, but that's not the old white man we wanted you to take as the rule of three.
Well, so hold on though, because Mitch McConnell confirmed life, so he may not count for the rule of three.
Death, I'm not here to criticize your aim, but I think that you might be off a little bit.
Huh? Wait, what?
I gotta ask a question. How shocked do you think Lindsay is right now that there's not more gay dudes in hell?
Oh, God.
That's really fucking funny. That's really fucking funny.
He's like, wait, I thought this was gonna be like Fire Island.
I saw someone say that everybody's grinder is at half mast. All the dicks on grinder are at half mast for the Lindsey Graham. White liberal women keep antidepressants running rampant since 2016. Come on, Daniel.
Oh,
you have your
I
fucking
wish I was on
request.
antidepressants, but I'm not.
I am on antidepressants, but I'm not a white person, a liberal, or a woman. So that doesn't apply to me. Yay.
I'm also notoriously raw dogging life every damn day, and it's actually impressive to all my friends.
Honestly, the way that people raw dog life like right now, like the people who are sober from alcohol and sober from Mary Jane, I'm just sitting here like, but like you see the shitstorm around us, right?
Wanna know what my secret is? I figured out my secret. I actually figured out what made it so I could do that. I got into philosophy backwards at 14. The first philosophy book I read was Soren Kierkegaard, and it fucked up my entire like existentialism arc. So
you started with Kierkegaard?
I did. It was a book in the thrift store, and I'm like, hey, this looks interesting, and that's what I started philosophy with.
I have no idea what we're talking about right
Which
now.
Kierkegaard did you start with?
Can this be like a DM?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but I have no idea what y'all are nerding out about right now, and I don't know if anyone else does either. So guys, let's tippity tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things that are going to push us into the algorithm, right? So that way we can get some people in here to talk to us today. Good morning, Red Rooster. I could never raw dog life like that. Me neither, which is why I partake in the married iguanas. If you know, you know. If you don't, fuck off. So anyway, chat, let's see. Let me go and see if we have any current events today. Maybe we have an update on the news story coming out of Maryland. Or Maine. Why did I say Maryland? What the hell? Oh, well okay, so that's fun. We'll go over that here in just a moment. Yes, baby. Your family's not hearing you. I hear you just fine. I'm your family. What?
Stay up and look.
Oh, you're trying to yell at Charlie in the chocolate factory.
No.
Y'all, for anyone who is wondering, yes, Emma did put on the inferior Johnny Depp version, but that is because the pterodactyl is still too young to experience the terrifying tunnel scene of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Also, I just want everyone to know that currently Goji is doing little wormy worms outside of the corner where Okra is laying down so that he can show her that he is a safe kitty. But, like, I need to trim both of their nails at some point because she's got a little cut on her nose and he's got a little cut on his nose. And I'm like, okay, you two are bapping each other too hard.
There you go, Gigi. It's in your DMs.
I love you guys so much.
Steve, how is the free shit in New York City going? It's going great, actually. According to the people in New York City, the city supermarkets are doing great. The fact that the buses are free at the moment is doing great. People are able to save more money, and the rent moratorium is widely heralded as a wonderful act of
Emma, look at your screen.
whatnot.
Look at what part of my screen?
Well, if I can see your window on TikTok, so I can see the alert right there in front of it. There you go. I was looking over at YouTube. I have YouTube over, so I can see. I have YouTube open as well, so I could see the flag you just got. So I was like, "Hey, there's a flag on the screen."
Oh yeah, there's like a small lag between YouTube and now, so I'd already taken care of it. Hold on, I'm texting my sister-in-law.
Making sure you saw it. I'll
Thank
be
you.
helpful.
Nyrus, real quick, Nyrus who was in the request and then bounced. Why'd you withdraw your request? Come on back up. Don't be scared. We're not the big scary communists that you've been told about.
Speaking of big scary communists, that brings me to the news story I wanted to bring up. Wow, Geeky, thank you for that. Thank you for that segment there that just brought us in here. So Trump shared a video calling for hardcore communist bastards like Mamdani to be deported.
Fuck.
So let's go here to the actual news story because it may have the video and I'll play it for you guys if it does. So give me just a second. So President Trump on Sunday shared a video calling for hardcore communist bastards to be deported, notably naming New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Conservative pundit Michael Savage has a 49-minute long video, so we won't be watching that, which he posted on July 4th, claims that Democratic Socialist candidates running as Democrats have been turning the U.S. into a socialist country through, for example, the launch of quote-unquote free programs. Savage claimed the country was turning into Cambodia under the dictator Pol Pot. This is exactly what Mamdani and the Democratic Socialists will do to you, Savage said. Forget the smirks, forget the smiles, forget the bulls. That's it, like Denmark and Norway. These are hardcore communist bastards who must be stopped, criminalized, and deported. I'm clear as a bell on this. We will fall if they are not deported. Trump sharing the message is notable, given his relationship with Mamdani. While Trump has been hammering Democrats for moving toward communism with the advancement of several Democratic Socialist candidates, he has at times complimented Mamdani. Trump famously had a friendly meeting with Mamdani at the White House after the Democratic Socialists won his city's mayoral race last year. Savage said Mamdani, Senator Bernie Sanders, and quote, quote, and the other scum who should be criminalized and deported, I'll send them to Uganda before they spread the cancer, end quote. The pundit railed against Democratic Socialist candidates who recently won Democratic primary elections across the country. Right now, we have open Marxists in high places in America. Every one of them must be criminalized and deported. I'm not mincing words. I don't care what the court says. Savage later said before he blasted the Supreme Court's recent ruling upholding birthright citizenship, which he said was, quote, death to America, end quote. Savage made several more pleas to deport Democratic Socialist candidates, conflating their political beliefs with communist ideology. Trump has accused Democratic Socialist candidates and their movement of being more dangerous to the U.S. than both world wars and the September 11th, 2001 attacks. Quote, they use the word social democrat because it sounds so nice, but it's really communism you're talking about, end quote, Trump told reporters in the Oval Office late last month. Democrats have seized on the issue of affordability as inflation continues to rise under the Trump administration. Trump, however, has accused the far left of making promises it cannot keep, saying that it is too easy to get elected giving everything away. The victories by Democratic Socialist candidates have also led to discussions within the Democratic Party, with some welcoming the wins and others fearing the party could lose races in the fall if it is seen as too extreme. A recent poll from The Economist/YouGov found that 1 in 3 Americans said they are willing to back a Democratic Socialist in an election, while 45% said they would not. Pollsters also found that 32% of respondents see socialism as very favorable or somewhat favorable. Though slightly more than 39% say they see socialism as somewhat unfavorable or very unfavorable.
This actually loops back into something I actually started my day talking about on another live. Every time the right says something like this, I need you all to understand something. The gross majority of socialist writings and democratic socialist writings don't actually follow the Marx-Engels model where they say socialism is an intermediary step to communism. The gross majority of socialist thinkers actually view socialism and democratic socialism as the endpoint. It's Marx and Engels are the only ones that go, it's the intermediary step to communism. When we talk about classic political science. So this entire socialism is communism thing is quite literally just Red Scare propaganda that we never let go of.
Yep.
That's how real it is.
Literally. All right, guys.
Emma's a democratic socialist, but only on her way to communism.
All right, so hold on. So let's see if we can watch a minute or two of this video. This site cannot be reached. Okay, let me try it on a different window.
So the answer is no. No, it cannot.
Yeah, our little Squibby Dibby down here. Because that's so cute and it's a new screen name, so I won't say your real name. But Squibby Dibby down here says, can they be deported to Ireland? Ireland's nice. And you know what? Honestly, if I have to be deported anywhere, Ireland would be my choice.
Jesse has been my homie for 3 years, and I need you all to know. I'm gonna just boop Jesse on the snoot and go, no, that's my friend first. Fuck all y'all.
Lord have mercy, my dogs are losing their minds. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, my opera window hates
We
me too.
stand on a precipice. The talk I'm about to give is perhaps the most important talk I've given in my entire 30-year career in the media,
I want to say I hate his voice.
which began, as you know me, in 1994 on radio. But my career began long before that with the publication in 1972 of my book, Earth Medicine, Earth Foods. You see, I was not always a political
Yeah, no wonder this video's fucking 50 minutes long. He talks like
on radio?
What is that? Flash from Zootopia. He talks like Flash from Zootopia.
Flash.
Is this on the YouTubes? Is this on the YouTubes?
Yes. Well, so Donald Trump posted it on True Social, and it's on the YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm going to teach you a little secret because I used to do a lot of reaction content over on the Purple app. When you have a dude like that, you go down to the little gear and then you just increase it to 1.5 and then it becomes tolerable.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's do that. Gear.
Just so you change the play, you turn up the play speed, and then the slow dude can actually be tolerated.
Oh man, let's try it. Okay, let's see. Turned it up.
commentator. I was a botanist, a nutritionist, a health writer, a student of health, trying to heal people of diseases, prevent diseases, truthfully, rather than cure diseases. Right now in America, politically, we are in the late stage of the disease of communism. The smirking con man from Uganda had the audacity to sit behind George Washington's desk in New York City the other day, basically declaring a revolution on America, surrounded by no Americans. None of them were citizens. These were all invaders. I'm going to tell you a story today.
Are we okay?
About a little man just like this smirking bastard in New York City.
Did he just say Mom Donnie's from Uganda?
Who was the leader of the...
Well, Mom Donnie is from Uganda.
Is he Ugandan? Why did I think he was...
He was born in Uganda. But here's the thing. What do you mean he called for a revolution on America surrounded by invaders? What the fuck is he talking about?
Racism.
Well, so I mean, he's talking about an event that happened. Like, I understand it's racism, but he's talking about an event that happened. I'm trying to find out what event so we know what Mom Donnie actually said. Does that make sense? Because I'm sure Mom Donnie didn't sit behind the desk and go, "We're revolutionizing America," surrounded by a bunch of immigrants. I'm sure that's not what happened at all.
I'm guessing it's when he signed the rent moratorium.
But that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, the speed that this dude moved, of course that was news for him.
Let's see. Let's see if I can just Google Mom Donnie declares revolution on America. Look, New York City Mayor Mom Donnie did not declare a revolution against America. Rather, he delivered a fiery speech for the U.S. 250th anniversary where he redefined patriotism as righteous dissent and urged the nation to continuously fight for its foundational ideals.
So slavery. Okay.
No, what?
Thank you,
This is
Trisha,
what,
that's what I thought.
this is what Mom Donnie said.
Oh, that's what Donnie said. Yeah, that's... I disagree with him on that, but, like, at the same time... How's that revolution?
Okay, here, hold on. Let me just play the video.
Is revolution going back?
Let me just play the video. Because I don't think Mom Donnie's talking about going back. I think he's talking about, like, the protests and things that we're experiencing right now. Like...
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
No one cares.
Nina just...
Thanks.
Good morning, my fellow Americans. Season after
What the
season, year after year.
You broke it.
I broke it. Just imagine if all we saw were cuts out of Mom Donnie's face.
The tides have come in and out of New York Harbor. Long before New York had ever been spoken, Lenape dugouts crossed these currents. It was on these waters that tall masts crested the horizon, captained by explorers like Verrazano and Hudson, after whom we've named our bridges and rivers. And ever since, ships full of travelers weary from long journeys have passed through the Narrows, the winds of the Atlantic at their backs. When those passengers lifted their heads to glimpse what lies just beyond the waves. What did they see? They saw land, lush and teeming with life. They saw men waiting at the docks to take them into bondage. They saw tenements rife with squalor. They saw industry rumbling with activity, steam and smoke rising, a city on the move. They saw a towering monument to freedom, her torch glowing worldwide welcome. They saw New York City. They saw America. Tomorrow, our nation marks 250 years since we declared our independence. 250 years of a grand experiment in self-governance, an experiment so audacious that some in 1776 doubted it would last more than a few years, let alone a quarter of a millennium. From Lexington to Los Angeles, Selma to Seneca Falls, Morrisania to Midwood, Americans will come together for a day, just as we do each year. Families will gather around the grill. Fireworks will fill the night sky. This will be no ordinary day of celebration. 250 years presents a rare opportunity for more than 340 million people to turn together, both towards one another and towards ourselves, to take measure of who we are as a nation. When we look at America, what do we see? Here at City Hall, as I sit behind George Washington's desk, alongside new Americans who came to this country, I cannot see all of America. But like so many who came before, I can see New York City. The city I see today looks very different than the one that greeted George Washington. In July of 1776, our city simmered under the yoke of oppression. The British had imposed a colonial rule so repressive that 250 years ago, 80 miles south, a small group of newspaper editors, farmers, and soldiers signed their names on a document declaring truths that feel self-evident now, but were revolutionary then, establishing the ideals our nation still strives to fulfill.
Liberty Hall, Philly, baby!
The British did not take it well. War broke out. And that August, as the largest battle of the Revolutionary War unfolded in Brooklyn, batteries on Governor's Island took aim at British ships anchored just offshore. We were outgunned, we were outmanned, and we were soundly defeated. After only a few months, it appeared our fledgling attempt at democracy was on the precipice of collapse. But that night, with the moon overhead, thousands of our soldiers silently climbed into ferries and flat-bottom boats and escaped to Manhattan. The Continental Army survived to fight another day. Independence may have been declared in Philadelphia, but it was rescued in New York City. George Washington was the last to leave Brooklyn. As he waited at the river's edge, the sun beginning its rise, he would have looked out over New York City's waters and seen what so many have seen in the 250 years since, an opportunity to begin anew. Those opportunities, like everything in New York City, are not given. They are won. In 1838, 11 years after New York outlawed slavery, a recently emancipated black man by the name of James Weeks sought to begin anew as well, and to help hundreds of others do the same. He bought property in Brooklyn, won himself the right to vote, and sold lots to others newly freed. When they landed in New York Harbor, they knew they had something waiting for them that they had never had before. A home. Weeksville still stands today, a living, breathing testament to what we know America to be, a place each of us has the power to make. The harbor was busy those years as ships poured in from around the world. Hundreds of thousands of Irish immigrants arrived with stomachs aching from a famine manufactured by imperial cruelty. Chinese sailors settled in what is today Chinatown. Millions more traveled under the Statue of Liberty and through Ellis Island. Jewish people escaping pogroms, Italians fleeing poverty, Syrians seeking economic opportunity. Each of these new arrivals peered through portholes onto a city that was changing as fast as the nation. They saw merchants peddling their wares on the docks, streets being laid out on a grid, buildings rising into the clouds. They could not yet see the nativism they would face, the jobs they would be refused, the landlords who would not rent to them, and the abject labor and living conditions they would withstand. But no matter how much smog hung over the harbor, they still saw an opportunity to begin anew. Over the years that followed, despite laws enacted by the federal government to bar their entry, despite sweatshop fires that killed hundreds of women, despite riots aimed at their very existence, immigrants made homes here in New York City, and they helped to make New York City. That legacy of every generation of Americans insisting that the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness extends to them too, is no relic of the past. It carried millions of black Americans north during the Great Migration. It drew hundreds of thousands of Puerto Ricans to New York City after the Second World War. It invited countless others from the West Indies and South Asia and West Africa and across the world. And it is what brought my family to this city when I was 7 years old. My family did not arrive by boat, although we saw the Statue of Liberty from the window of the plane. Even from the air, we could make out the promise of America, the promise of the beautiful patriotic work of rendering America, year after year, a little more faithful to its founding ideals. There is a term so often used to describe our nation and those who have shaped it: American exceptionalism. American exceptionalism, the conventional wisdom tells us, makes our freedom a little more free, is how we dug the Erie Canal and irrigated the West, is why children in faraway lands grow up dreaming of one day moving here. And yet the irony is that the story of America has so often been written by those who were told by others with power and influence and wealth that they were anything but exceptional. For generation after generation, we have been told that when the world has sent its people to our shores, it has not sent its best. It sent Puritans and Sikhs and Quakers and Muslims and Jewish people who were banished for praying the wrong way, worshiping the wrong gods, angering the wrong people. It sent peasants and serfs from slums and shtetls who were treated as less because they hardly owned clothes, let alone land. It sent immigrants from whom power was something someone else had. We are told that America is exceptional because we are richer, stronger.
For over 50
Fucking
years,
ad.
Legal Shield has made it affordable and easy to access a lawyer.
More powerful
You guys,
than
did
everyone
you
else.
hear all of that revolutionary talk?
Yeah, so this is what he's upset about, right? So do you feel better now hearing the speech instead of just the summarization of the speech? Because the summarization of the speech, you were like, I don't agree with him. But hearing the speech, you're like, fucking communist? Hold on, comrade. What's
Yeah, right? He's like, so I believe in the America that people came here for, the one that's written upon the Statue of Liberty, the one that, brought us here in the first place. And everyone else is like, that commie bastard!
Right. But I mean, even at first, when you heard the summary of the speech, right, that I read, the AI overview, you were like, wait, slavery? Hold on. You were like... Oh yeah, Crystal, we're going to go over True Social here in just a moment. But yeah, so that is the speech that this other guy, what was his name? Savage is upset about. He thinks that Mamdani is calling for revolution surrounded by non-Americans is how he said it. Because he was, in fact, sitting behind George Washington's desk surrounded by immigrants who were chasing the actual American dream, which is not what we're living right now. Just to be completely honest. I remember growing up, my dad was a staunch Republican, guys. Like my dad would never, ever, ever in his whole life vote Democrat. Like, he would have sat out the 2024 election before voting Democrat. Give me just a second. What happened? Did you step on a Lego? You want me to kiss it? You okay? Okay. Alright. Sorry, guys. He's playing with his Legos, and he bonked his head on the table he's sitting next to. Okay. So the American dream, as I was told my entire life, was that you can get married, you could have kids, you could own a house, you could have a white picket fence, you could take 2 vacations a year, and, like, be able to just live a lifestyle in which you were happy, right? Where you had the things you needed, but more importantly, you were able to afford some of the things that you wanted. Right? Because I think that's the issue here, is a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, so we're not even getting the basic things that we need anymore, which de-incentivizes people from getting things that they want, which affects the economy because money's not being poured into it. So it's very stressful. But yeah, so Crystal had shared this in my DMs. Let's go over this real quick. Hello? Would you switch over, please? Oh. The Hormuz Strait is open and will remain open with or without Iran. We are reinstating the The Iranian blockade, so named because it is only stopping Iran ships or customers from entering or leaving. All other countries will have fair and open use of the strait. The USA will be, from this point forward, known as the Guardian of the Hormuz Strait, but as such and as matters of fairness will be reimbursed at the rate of 20% on all cargo ships for any and all costs necessary to do the job of providing safety and security to this very volatile section of the world. The process and formation will begin immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Did he ever actually end the blockade under the Memorandum of Understanding? So are they, like, going back?
Also, how this is like him declaring that the war is over, and Iran's like, "Is it, brother? Brother, is it? Is it, brother? Because I don't think it is, brother."
Ugh, wild work. All right, guys. So let's see. We're at 19,000 likes. We've been live for almost an hour, chat. So let's double tap the screen, share the live, do all the good things. But that does bring us to this news story I was going to go over. Gosh dang it, it's broken again. What? My windows keep breaking. Okay. So
Here's my
Trump's...
nuclear take.
What?
Before we move on, because it was on what Doran was talking about, my nuclear take. I know the normal take is just remove the electoral college, whatever. That's a milquetoast one. I actually think we should remove the natural born citizen clause. It was created specifically to prevent the crown from sneaking back in through a loophole and reclaiming the United States. In 2026, if the American people want an Ilhan, they want an Zoran to be president because of the impact they are having in their communities, and they want that person, they want Zoran Mamdani to take all the shit he's doing in New York and take it national, he should be allowed to. If the
I
American
would love
people
that,
want
actually.
to do so.
I would absolutely love that. Red Rooster, have fun at work. I hope you have an easy day. All right. So, Iran has publicly declared Monday the Strait of Hormuz will be closed again. So that is today. According to an official Iran maritime body, President Donald Trump told Fox News that we're taking over the strait on Monday, adding everything was agreed to in an 11-hour meeting Sunday, but Iranian negotiators later called back, suggesting some changes. Sunday, U.S. Central Command again targeted dozens of sites in Iran, striking military air defense systems, coastal radar sites, missile and drone capabilities, and small boats. So it looks like we're back at war, chat.
Hey, I hate it here.
So this is PGSA Iran says, due to recent hostile actions by the U.S. forces, passage through the Strait of Hormuz is currently unfeasible. As soon as stability and calm are restored, all applications will be reviewed in accordance with the scheduled timeline, and the permitting process will resume. Remember that the sole means of obtaining a passage permit is via our website, pgsa.ir. For the latest news and updates, follow our account on X. Thank you for your patience and cooperation. So basically what I would expect as of right now is Donald Trump already admittedly said that our oil reserves are going to be empty by the end of this month. If you have gas cans, if you have cars, if you have whatever, go fill them up today.
Can you guys imagine if we got updates like the one that the Iranians just gave, rather than
"This just in. The Strait of Hormuz will be open."
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Thank you for the attention to this matter because it is the 25th anniversary of our nation.
So Kier brings up a point in the chat, but it also opens the issue of other countries instilling leaders in the United States. But those leaders would have to get us to elect them, Kier. I bet all those electronic car owners are feeling real good right now, Artsy. Oh, that's so funny.
Listen, I will live and die by my Subaru, okay?
Absolutely. Same. I love my Subaru. It's the best thing I've ever gotten.
So, Kier, this is why I always tell people to look into the Jeffersonian model. It's the actual constitutional model I wish we would have adopted. It's where Jefferson said we should reevaluate the Constitution and re-ratify it every 20 years. That way no generation is walled off from things by the previous generation. Right? That's the model we should have adopted.
That sounds like communism.
Oh, man. All right, chat. Let's tap the screen, share the live. If we could all do another round of the dollar and change train for change so we can try to knock out the remainder of this goal. I would like to come back tonight when Jax is asleep and it's less overwhelming. I just don't know if I'll be able to because it's we're celebrating my mom's birthday today, guys. So my mom, if you don't know, was born in 1776. She's really old. Her actual birthday is in 3 days, but she has to work on her birthday. So we are going to her house to celebrate her birthday today on her day off, and I have to go build a flower stand. This is so funny, chat. So it's like, so I actually could never remember the year my mom was born. I've always just been really bad at that. And my brother texted me the other day and he goes, "Hey, how old is mom?" Because I know her birthday's coming up. And I said, "I don't know. I tell everybody she was born in 1776. And he said, "That's fucking cruel." And I was like, "Is it? Is it though?" But what's really funny, so my mom and my aunt live together. They're best friends, have been their whole lives, they're sisters. My aunt was born June 16th, and my mom was born July 16th, just separate years. And I always mix up their birthdays. I always text my mom in June and wish her happy birthday, and I always text my mom in July and wish her happy birthday. Or my aunt in July and wish her happy birthday. I do it every time.
You guys, everybody here will be very proud of me. Also, that's hilarious. It kind of happens with my cousins. One of them is born June 26th. No, June 29th. The other one is July 27th. So, like, every time one of their birthday passes, I'm like, fuck, which one of you is it? They're sisters, too, and it bothers me. Everybody be a little bit proud of me, but also mourn for me. I went grocery shopping, and by grocery shopping I mean that I five-fingered half of the shit that I bought. So me lifting.
Oh, also Tootsie, I have no love for the founding fathers. I'm quite literally fucking indigenous. Fuck them all.
Yep.
I'm just merely talking about Jefferson's constitutional design plan. That's all.
Yeah, so I still spent $123 on groceries. And that was me taking donations from the store. $123 after taking donations from the store. Just ridiculous. Also, I have no fear in telling people to take donations from their big supermarket chains. If it's a local mart, pay for your shit. If it's a big mart, who the fuck cares? They're fine. I believe food is a fundamental human right, so do it.
Sorry, guys, I was reading something. One second.
If they're gonna force us to live in poverty wages, then we can show them exactly what those poverty wages look like. They actually have a term for that now, micro-looting. I like it. I like it. I'm pickpocketing, just the pockets are grocery stores.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, chat. So we are at 60 minutes and we're only at 22,000 likes. We're going to try to hit one more reset to finish out this $50. I'll be live for about one more hour and a half-ish. And then I've got some errands. I got to get dressed. I've got some errands to run and I got to go celebrate my mom. So we're going to try to knock out the rest of this goal, chat. YouTube, Twitch, you stay right there. TikTok, we will BRB. I love you guys immensely. 30 seconds. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Alrighty. Do. All right, guys, let's freaking go. We back. Double tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. Okay. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, Allie. Good morning, Lauren and Jen and Kaylee and Steph and Haley and Mish and Andrea and Kai and Will and Katie and Lythie and Lauren and Big Juicy. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Samantha, for the bless yous. Bless your heart. All right, chat. So, let's see. Now I have the Willy Wonka song stuck in my head. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. What the heck? So, so Donald Trump, 38 minutes ago, chat, said, I recommended to Governor Henry McMaster, Lindsey Graham's wonderful sister, Darlene, to serve as interim senator from the great state of South Carolina. This would be a fabulous tribute to Lindsey, who loved her dearly. President Donald J. Trump. Was Lindsey Graham's sister even involved in politics? Let's look it up. Darlene Graham. Let's see. Let's see what we can find out about a sister. McMaster is expected to announce his decision about who will replace Graham during a press conference this afternoon. Even if she's appointed, it's unclear if Nordone, which is her last name, would want to run for the full term. A member of South Carolina Republicans have already expressed interest in taking over Graham's seat since his death on Sunday, including Representative Nancy Mace and Ralph Norman. Of course, fifth place Mace is going to throw her hat in there, you know? Trump's word carries significant weight in deeply conservative South Carolina, and his preference for a caretaker appointment triggers a wide-open primary to take Graham's place as a Republican nominee for Senate. I want to know about Darlene. Career. What is her career? Okay, who is Lindsey Graham? Or who is Darlene Graham Nordone? I don't know why I read Lindsey Graham. Who is she? So, Darlene Graham Nordone, who was widely regarded as the closest member of his family, Graham never married and did not have children, instead often pointing to the close bond he shared with his sister. Nordone and Graham grew up in central South Carolina, where their parents Millie and F.J. Graham operated the Sanitary Cafe, a combination restaurant, bar, and pool hall. The family lived modestly, at one point residing in a room behind the business. Their lives changed dramatically when their mother died of Hodgkin's lymphoma in 1976. About 15 months later, their father died of a heart attack, leaving Graham, then a college student in his early 20s, responsible for his teenage sister. That's actually really sad. Graham later adopted Nordone after joining the Air Force so she could receive military benefits. He became her legal guardian and helped raise her into adulthood. During Graham's 2015 presidential campaign, Nordone appeared alongside him at events and offered a glimpse into his private life. Lindsay was always my parent, she told the New York Times, recalling the role he played after their parents' death. Nordone, a mother of two, who has worked at helping people with disabilities find jobs, remained a constant presence in her brother's life throughout his decades in politics. So it doesn't really tell us what she does. Like, what does she do? Is she involved in politics at all to be able to, like, be a senator? Let's see. I just don't understand. I don't understand what she does. I can't find anything about what she does. DEI Darlene is crazy, Sman. Hi, Fabio. Are you a Trump supporter?
Of course I am.
Can I have your age for TikTok?
Yes, you can. I'm 22.
And what state are you from?
I'm from Europe.
Oh, okay. So it's really easy to be a Trump supporter when you benefit from social programs, isn't it? Anyway,
We don't have social programs here.
Do you get free college in Europe?
No, my college, I have to pay it 3,000 euros a year.
You know, this is really easy stuff to fact check, just for the record. Higher education in Europe is highly subsidized and often tuition free. But free depends heavily on your nationality in the specific country. So what country are you from?
Doesn't matter which country I am from.
I'm asking, so that way we can go ahead and go over this. What country are you from?
Don't feel comfortable sharing my
Then I
private
don't feel
information.
comfortable talking to you, because no one's going to find you in your country, brother. It's not that deep. I'm from Indiana. You think you can find me now that you know what state I'm from? Geeky, I'm going to try to do some one-on-one debates, because we haven't gotten any debates this morning. So I'm going to try to do some one-on-one debates real quick to see if maybe that could push us into the algorithm. I love you so much. 3,000 euros a year, that's basically free compared to the States. Right. So let's see. What is 3 in US dollars? So he's paying $3,400 a year. $3,400 a year for tuition. That's crazy. Hi, Paul. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
Can I have your age for TikTok?
21.
What state are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay. So I've got some subjects to the side, or we can talk about current events. What tickles your fancy?
Sorry. I stand for safeguarding sex segregated spaces. And I don't think that trans women should access female spaces, or trans men should access male spaces.
Anywho, chat, if you're a Trump supporter and you want to talk about one of the things on the background, feel free to request up and have a conversation. Paul, I asked you what topic you wanted to talk about, and you talked about what you stand for. The thing clearly says Republicans. What do Republicans stand for? You're not the only Republican in the world, and you didn't even identify yourself as a Republican. So I have no idea what you're going on about, and I just really don't care to debate the existence of people and where they should take a shit. Like, don't care. Paul, you literally voted for the man who would go backstage into the dressing room of young women and young girls for beauty pageants. Did you think he should have stayed out of girls' spaces? Should he have stayed out of women and girls' spaces? How about we just don't worry about where people poop? He's doing the Augustus Scoop dance. Good job, bub. Pageant changing rooms aren't sex-segregated spaces, so young girls, children, who are in states of undress should be seen by an adult man. That's what you're saying, Paul? That's weird. That's weird because I thought girls' changing rooms were absolutely sex segregated from men. He wasn't even there. He literally was. He said he was there. He didn't own Miss Teen New Mexico. That's... So wait, so guys, I want you guys to understand that Paul in the chat is first arguing that it's not a sex segregated space, but then when pointing out that it actually is a girls' dressing room in which it absolutely should be a sex segregated space because girls, children are in various states of undress, suddenly Donald Trump was never even there. Huh. Isn't that weird? Paul won't turn his camera on, RJ. You know that. All right, Chad, if you are a Trump supporter, please request up. If you disagree with something on the background, request up. If you are not, please continue to tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things so that way we can get pushed into the algorithm. Where did Geeky go? Oh, so Geeky's in the queue. I just said I was going to try to do some one-on-one debates real quick because we've been really struggling for debates this morning while I've been hanging out with Crow and Geeky. So although I love them so much, I don't know how panels do it, right? I just don't get it. I don't know how panels are successful because like same with RJ, right? If I have one person up, I get 0 ops. It's already hard enough for me to get ops all by myself anyway. But if I have one person up, I get 0 ops. If I get 2 people up, I have absolutely 0 ops. Same thing on RJ's live. That's why RJ can't have a co-host, because if he has anyone else up besides him, he gets 0 ops, and he already struggles to get ops as it is. Is this Orbeez in here, guys? Can you break an Orby? I want to try to break an Orby. So I have this little dumpling thing. Its face wore off. I don't know where its face went. But it's got Orbeez inside of it, and I want to bust one up into tiny pieces. Oh no, are we leaking? You can break anything given the proper motivation, right? I want one of these Orbeez to just pop into tiny Orbeez. Make little tiny Orby spaces. All right, guys, let's continue to tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things so that way we can get pushed into the algorithm. That means hitting the rose goal. That means collecting your heart me and your points for that. That also means doing the dollar and change train for change. Hello, my love. What are you doing? Nope.
I'm just trying to sit on you.
You're trying to sit on me? For what reason?
I want you.
Yes, RJ, we went over the excuse me, I'm just trying to sit you down. We went over the ice shooting in Maine this morning. I wonder if there's I wonder if there's any updates to that. Let me see.
The Khmer Rouge, the Red Brigades, the Red Scarves.
What the heck? Jackson, stop pushing buttons. Stop pushing buttons. Okay,
In Kampuchea from 1970.
Jackson! You're making noises happen. What do you mean? Okay. We may have to call it, chat, because my son wants my attention. Stop pushing buttons! Okay, let's do an update on this real quick.
75 to 1979.
Oh my god.
His reign of terror.
Okay. Why are we pushing buttons?
Because.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, nope, off.
I hear it.
There's no sound right now.
Why no sounds?
There are no updates right now. The police have confirmed ICE was involved in the shooting. Crowds are gathering in protest. But other than that, there is no update. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. We're going to try to come back later. My son is just being a lot, and we have some stuff that we have to do. We have to go celebrate my mom. So I love you guys. We'll be back on about 9 p.m.
Mom.
You're Nina. We're going to go celebrate your Nina. I'm your mom.
No.
I love you guys so much. Have a lovely